What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming out. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Throwing now is Murray. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Murray going to throw. Into the hands of London. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Panthers.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
He's got Smith here. Touchdown! Devontae Smith, 32 yards. And the Panthers will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jason Myers.
And for the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He gets it underneath to Hall. Now inside the 25. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards.
Big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
19 tight. 19 tight. We got to score right now.
And he rifles one incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
COVID-19.
Now they'll audible to something else. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Given right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Ball again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Seattle.
This has a feeling of a back-and-forth game, and we've seen that in evidence already with each of these teams' opening drives. This is what you call a quick answer as they go down the field in no time flat and finish with a touchdown run.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now this time, Murray to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Murray. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
Murray and company going for it on 4th. And find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
And that's a big pickup on a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys have the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good.
A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs. This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
There's a short one caught by Johnson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. He's got his target. That's complete. And now they're going to end up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14.
That's another Panthers first down.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. See if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize, put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw is Murray. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Murray to air it out again. Drops it to Blue, complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They're going for it. It's Murray. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cougar Knights, 79 Crunch, Crunch.
Looking to throw McCarthy. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
First down. First and 10 at the 22.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Here's McCarthy.
Yeah, he'll find Hall. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll run with Hall.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Breece Hall
With his second touchdown here this first half.
And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
An extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it first and 10. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun now from Murray. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
When you struggle on the offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you're doing like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Here's Murray.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
This pass is caught by London.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
A gain of 15. First down, Panthers.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. The extra point now coming from Myers. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Seahawks 21, Panthers 14. Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. Two drives, two touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's 3. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of this wild card game.
At the 46-yard line.
And now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones.
Switch. 7-15, Pioneer. Warriors 70, 19, Lion. Go.
McCarthy is set to throw it. He's got the hook up downfield to McCarthy.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Seahawks, first down.
Damn, I miss you, Chester.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ground control with a soul like Bowie.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
70 Rangers, 79 Broncos.
Now McCarthy. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
That one complete to McCarthy.
They'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
don't think he got it. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on fourth down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Now he'll try to run with this. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll go again with Hall. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. So out now is the Seattle field goal team. And now contact up front. And this might set up an interesting decision. So now it's 4th and short.
So after the penalty, that means there's a decision to be made. Do you still line up in field goal formation? Or maybe you think about running your offense back out on the field.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Touchdown, Seahawks. Breece Hall as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Murray now going to do it himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Murray going to throw. He hits Blue. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. this right out of the locker room. An onside kick attempt. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Stealth there defensively.
Panthers 6, 19 tight, 19 tight. Cut 19, cut 19.
McCarthy operating from the gun. This pass out wide to Hall. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To the air again, McCarthy. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain.
So out now is the Seattle field goal team. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Murray now going to do it himself. And a big loss here as he's taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Murray now. And this one is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Hawk 70, 70 Rangers, 19 Lions, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing is McCarthy. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. And Xavier Worthy, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's across the 40 for the extra yards to the 43.
3rd and 2.
Throwing now is Murray. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for Panthers. First down.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Murray now to throw. To the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Call it a gain of a yard. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Throwing again, Murray.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6. And the Panther first down.
To throw, it's Murray.
That's caught left side by Neighbors.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw is Murray.
That one taken in by Neighbors.
Well, he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Panthers first down.
Here's Murray. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
17-yard line.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Murray to air it out again.
A throw right side caught by Neighbors.
In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Shotgun now from Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Malik Neighbors
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
But he will not make it into the end zone. He stops short, and that might spell it into their chances as this stays a 3-score game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Now they're down big here in the 5th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 7.
And now an audible here into something else.
Hey, bring it. Take over.
On
First and 10, it's Hall. Shelling through the defense. And down to the 41. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Ball again on second down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Looking to throw McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. He's got the first down and more. And all the way in, touchdown, Sam. Dante Thornton, 43 yards. And the Seahawks are able to widen their advantage. Well, look, this is a team, Charles, they've faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
It feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook this at Jerome Harris. We're pretty darn good.
Extra point right down the middle, and they open the lead up now to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
The Panthers take over first and 10. At their own 28.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a first and 10. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Carolina.
Here's Murray. This is Smith to the ground. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First down, Panthers.
He's got his man, London, right side. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Second and a yard at the 30-yard line.
Now Murray. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. A very solid gain of 27.
First down. First and goal, Carolina.
Hey, Ace.
Blue. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. It's a gain of a yard, and it will set up second and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
On play action, it's Murray. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Malik Neighbors saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit. The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
The Panthers will
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
45.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Josh Hines-Allen able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Dragon 60.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. That'll go for a gain of 7. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
52. Panthers 26.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss. Because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though,
they had some room to roam now. He's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Getting into the play.